What's going on, YouTube? V here. Before beginning, guys, I just want to say thank you to my Patreons. We have Scott Villa, Kinda Goofy, um, Joel Nantha, and Tyler Rex. Thank you guys for coming to my Patreons. I am at 40 Patreons, growing strong every day. Now listen, guys, you guys don't have to join and get the V packs. You don't have to join and get the V kits. You can even submit $1 a month to my Patreon page. It really goes a lot to helping support this kind of content I make on this YouTube channel. I really would greatly appreciate it if you guys would do that. You don't have to, but if you want to, bam, 40 Patreons. Growing, baby. Growing. Okay? Also, guys, New York Comic Con's happening this week. I'm gonna be going to, I think I'm going to Thursday and definitely Friday. But I'm gonna try to go Thursday and Friday if you guys want to join the New York Comic Con and hop on over to the Javits Center. You get one of these playmats. They're about $30 each. One of those while supply lasts kind of deals. So yeah, you kind of want to go and get them because they're, hard to get. They make it 10 playmats. This is the Yusei one. I think in San Diego they had the Jaden one. So if I had to choose both, I'd rather get the Yusei over Jaden, even though I'm a big fan still of original like YuGiOh. I'm still a big fan of original YuGiOh. Okay, and I want Yugimoto, Joey Wheeler. So I'll take a Ted Gardner, Tristan Taylor playmat. But if I had to choose between the current two, I'd rather have the Yusei. Hopefully the voice actor's day. He lives in New York, so it'd be great if he's there again to sign this. Oh, the Value City. Also, New York Comic Con, I just want to say, guys, they have open dueling, demo deck tournaments, star deck tournaments, win a match, Dragon Duels, Duel Links, Tekken Giant card. Tekken Giant card's really iffy. Well, one, it's free. And it's 16 players, so I'm not sure if it's like the big giant card, you get the YCS, or like the, it's bigger than a regular Yu-Gi-Oh card, like this size, like, hopefully it's a good one. First place prize wins an oversized Yu-Gi-Oh card. Single elimination. By the way, all these side events are free at the New York Comic Con. There's a ton of tournaments, guys. Come by, check it out. I'll be hanging out playing Yu-Gi-Oh. I'll probably do the giant card on Friday. But that's really it, and I'm gonna win it, so this is done with that. Anyway, guys, to get on to the market watch, let's talk about Legendary Duelists, White Dragon Abyss booster boxes. I wasn't going to make a market watch today. I was going to make another video, and I might still do one for later on. But let's talk about Legendary Duelists, White Dragon Abyss. We talked about it yesterday. We're going to recover it today because Bingo Machine Go has skyrocketed in price. It got bought out all over the place, and looking at TCG Player, it's about $39 for this card. Price trend showing increasing in value, and there it is. It's money. Yeah. People have been asking me nonstop, V, what's going on? What's happening? I've been getting PMs. I literally woke up and saw my inbox just filled with PMs about Bingo Machine Go. People are literally freaking out about this card. Read the cards from your deck that each meets one of the criteria listed below. Your opponent randomly picks one of the cards, adds to your hand, and you shuffle the rest into your deck. You can activate one Machine Bingo Go per turn. Once Blue Eyes Monster or Spell and Trap card that specifically lists Blue Eyes White Dragon or Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon, except Bingo Machine Go, so you can't like search two and like it'll be dumb anyway. It's one per turn. Anyway, why is it going to my value? Well, I don't want to say that. Okay, let me put it like this. I think that Blue Eyes is a nice deck. You guys have fun playing Blue Eyes, but you can't beat like the meta fucking shits. Poops. I'm sorry, guys. I'm trying to curb my language a little bit, for all my younger viewers. Blue Eyes is not a good deck. There's a recent video made by another content creator that promoted the Blue Eyes deck, and I think that a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh players that watched said content creator went out and bought all the Blue Eyes stuff. Well, not all the Blue Eyes stuff. You see, Blue Eyes Return of White Dragon is actually going down in value when you look at price trends. Price point still holding at $19, which equals to the market price, but this card was going a little bit higher before, and now it's starting to go lower. Look at the versions. You look at the gold rare version, and actually, God, it's so hard to look at that version. Oh, it's disgusting. Anyway, I hate the gold rare version, but the card art itself, the way Blue Eye stands out, actually does look nice. The image looks nice. Everything else about this card is just atrocious. Hashtag gold rare trash rare. Even this price, though, is going lower in value. So, Bingo Machine Go, Blue Eyes Alternative. Well, what's happening here, V? Well, like I said before, a content creator made a deck profile, and everyone's like, I'll play Blue Eyes. They're the best deck. They're not. You'll lose really badly to them. But even with that said, Yu-Gi-Oh players that still have their Blue Eyes deck, or current Blue Eyes fans, need to buy Bingo Machine Go for their Blue Eyes deck. It's a must-have card. And Blue Eyes being a deck just like Dark Magicians, if there was a Dark Magician version of this card that would come out, you would see it go up pretty high in value because everyone's buying this card. That's the reason it's maintaining a high value. That's the reason it's maintaining any kind of value. By the way, Crystal Collectibles, yeah, that's definitely a ripoff. 100% ripoff confirmed. And you see other Blue Eyes cards being valued. Solid Dragon, which actually is a Blue Eyes card, went up a little bit. That's, once again, because all the Blue Eyes players are trying to get these cards. Just cuz. The little fun fact about this card is, it's a good card. Draw 2, you neg 1. Have fun with that. Listen, I think this card's good. I think Blue Eyes is a good deck. I just don't. I don't have confidence in Blue Eyes as a competitive Yu-Gi-Oh deck. I just don't. I'm sorry. I looked at it. I looked at all the versions of it. It's nice. It can do cool things against a lot of decks in a meta. But Scott Strickers just laugh up. Literally, you go Blue Eyes. You scared Scott Stricker player? He's gonna go. He's just gonna laugh at you. Anyway, guys. Up next, Genex Undyne from DT1 is actually going up in value. It's about $18 for Genex Undyne. Only 4 prices listed. And then you got the Super Rare from Astro Pack 1, which is actually maintaining its value. I mean, it's like played about the same as market price, but after that one sold, it's going to hit almost near $5 for Genex Undyne for the Super Rares. And then the Shine Doctor's Common is actually hitting about $2 for Genex Undyne. Why? I don't know. The market price is really weird. Another thing, too, is Sword of Dark Rights. My buddy of mine hit me up about this card. I just got the message on my Facebook. Price is showing its stabilized price points to be $2.50. And when you go like you play it, it's about $2. First edition, we're going to see it roughly around $4, almost $13. After that one sells, we're going to be talking about almost $34, $35. And after that one's gone, the price point hits about $50. Sword of Dark Rights is a card that, of course, a Dark Monster gains a 400 attack. When you tribute summon the monster equipped with this card, the card returns to your hand. Yeah. It's not that good of a card, but it's gorgeous. Look at this artwork. Like, it's beautiful. I wish I could click on it and just, artwork. It's beautiful artwork. And the card also did get reprinted as a common in the Gold Series 4. So, there's that, though. But I do love this. This kind of artwork. This and, what's the other card? It was Dark Eruption. That's a good, like the artwork is nice. The card might be good one day. You know, maybe. It did definitely get reprinted. It came super rare. There it is right there. Here it is. Came Super Rare and Phantom of Darkness. Like, the artwork is gorgeous. The card might be good one day, but I don't know. It's one of those weird kind of things. Also, Bean Soldier from TP1. Yeah, go look in your quarter boxes. There's a damage one listed at $10. After that, that's it. There's no other reprinting of this card. Bean Soldier. Yeah, actually might be in the quarter box. For a quarter, you can get this card. Like I said, if your card's lightly played, you beat damage, and that quarter card's roughly, you know, lightly played, $10.50. Up next, Red Stark's Metal Dragon, another card that market price showing to be $11. Price showing it increasing in value. Looking at it, you're seeing like you play though, roughly around the $9 mark. Why am I saying this? Because Blue Eyes players, if you're gonna play Blue Eyes, you kind of want to play this guy. He's pretty good at here. He's pretty good at doing things. Also, just in general, Red Stark's Metal Dragon is a great card. You know, always in the meta of Yu-Gi-Oh, I always see, like we always see throughout history of this game, dragons and spellcasters just being a deck. Like, whatever it is, you don't necessarily need Blue Eyes and Dark Magician. It's just dragons and spellcasters. Like, currently right now, we have Ultigeist, which is mainly a spellcaster deck. And I don't think nobody's seen that for what it is, but it's a spellcaster deck. And I would be really interested to see if there's any new support. Maybe the Thunder Dragon support or whatever it is, to come back and make dragons good. Make dragons good again. Listen, I think spellcasters and dragons are always going to be a thing in Yu-Gi-Oh! And for dragon players, you're going to want to have a Red Eyes Texas Metal Dragon. You're definitely going to need this card for future dragons releases. I believe they're showing up almost the highest version. I could be wrong. I think did it come out Secret Rare? Ultra Rare. It did come out Secret Rare in Joey's World. It's going to be about $6, a little bit cheaper for the Secret Rare. Came out Ultra Rare and Dual Saga, which is, look at this beautiful, look at the Ultra Rare. Ultra Rare is gorgeous, man. God, man, that's beautiful. Dual Saga Ultra Rare is just beautiful. And of course, it came out as well as DT, which is a $2 card. 14 price listings came out in DT4. Price trend showing it to be stable. Market price showing it to be about $2, and there it is right there. You don't see that many walls. You have 5 and a 9. It's probably the biggest walls you see on page 1. Page 2, it's about 12. It doesn't break over too high, though. I mean, for the most part, it stays around the $5 price point for Red Structure's Metal Dragon. Once again, I constantly see this over and over again. I keep pointing to this, and everyone's like, well, where's the dark Magician, and where's the Blue Eyes? No, you understand. Literally, almost every deck in this game that was Tier 1 didn't run any of those 2 cards, but was still a deck in the game of Yu-Gi-Oh! Like I said, Ultigeist right now is the Spellcaster deck, which is arguably a Tier 1 deck. Could this new Dragon stuff coming out in Soul Fusion be the Dragon stuff we need to make it a Tier 1 deck? I would be really interested to see that. But yeah, Red Structured Metal Dragon, $2. It's pretty good. It's a pretty good price. Up next, I didn't get just yesterday talk about OTS Pack 8, so I kind of want to talk about it now. So OTS Pack 8 Kagari starting to go lower in value. OTS Pack 8 Joel Lockbird going lower in value. OTS Pack 8 Scapegoats going lower in value. I'm not done yet. On the clock tickers going low in value. Token stabilizing in price. This card should not be worth anything. This card actually is starting to go low in value, and this card's going low in value. Why is that, you say? Because Yu-Gi-Oh! Players are attending locals. These past couple of weeks have been insane for us Yu-Gi-Oh! Players. We had OTS championships, which some championships might have given out OTS packs. We had the YCS. We had all these crazy events, not including regionals upon regionals upon regionals upon regionals. Now, everything's starting to calm down a little bit. Who knows what's going to happen? But Yu-Gi-Oh! Players are returning to their OTS stores and are cracking open OTS Tournament Pack 8. With that, we're seeing a drop in cards and valuations. My guesstimate, Kagari is going to go under, most likely Draw and Lock, and maybe even Scapegoats. And the reason is simple, because even though in Soul Fusion, we're speculating a new card coming out for Sky Strikers, that new spell card, which is amazing, I still think that Sky Strikers themselves are going to be start to be listed online. So every Yu-Gi-Oh! Player that has a Strikers is going to fear getting their engages hit and losing all that value. Getting any other card hit and losing all that value. With that said, I feel like the Sky Striker cards, like Ota Kagari, will drop down a little bit in value until the ban list in November passes us. Well, December, it's Konami. So I think that's what's going to happen. So Kagari right now is about $62. Joan Lockbird is roughly around 60, which he's not seeing as much play as the other hand traps. I still say if you pull an ulti draw, keep your ulti draws. I don't care what anyone says. Unless Konami releases a card that says, when you pull an activate a hand trap, negate it, you draw like 5. Unless that's a thing, Joel Lockbird's still a great hand trap. Just because it's not ready now in the meta, doesn't mean it'll be ready in the next meta coming up with a new set coming out, like, I don't know, Soul Fusion. Up next, Scapegoats, which is really interesting because Scapegoats was something for Go format. Obviously, Go format players want OT Scapegoats. Scapegoats went to 2 limited, and the deck that best used Scapegoats, Trickster Sky Strikers, isn't as dominant as it was previously. Since that's not happening, you're seeing Scapegoats being used less. So most Scapegoats being put on the market. On the clock ticker, everyone's wanted one of, and now that the hype's kind of, everyone got the one-ofs, the price is starting to die down. Ace tokens, same thing with Kagari. Broken Bamboo Sword, I don't understand this. It's annoying me that this card's worth anything. Stop, please. Waking the Dragons is still a great card, but I think a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh! Players are preparing for this card. I think the word is finally out that, Waking the Dragons is hitting side decks, and decks like Sky Strikers have a hard matchup against this card. Draco, I talked about Sky Strikers having a hard matchup against Waking the Dragon, in general, against, where is he? Against Ray the Ultimate Falcon. And they're like, no, V, you're wrong. He's an easy out. All you gotta do is make, Borisol Dragon. It's like, oh, wait a minute, hold on. Let me just get this straight. My card, which all it requires for you to do is pop Waking the Dragon to bring that card out. You need to do all this stuff to bring out one Borisol Dragon, to get over my Ultimate Falcon. Yeah, no, I'm just going to have one set card, that's it, and you're going to pop it, I'll bring this guy out, and then you get to go. You don't realize that a lot of these decks that are using Waking the Dragons have other back row. You just unluckily hit the Waking the Dragon. So literally what's going to happen is, you'll hit my Waking the Dragon, I'll bring out the Ultimate Falcon, and then you got to try to go into Boar Sword, versus whatever's in my hand is hand traps, whereas whatever else is on my field, and you just got to make that happen. I don't know, man. If you guys do me a favor, if you think you can do it, please play test at home. Or if you think you can get over Ultimate Falcon with Sky Strikers easy peasy, no lemon squeezy, let me know. I think this is a pretty hard way the card to get over. Gokis, I would like to know how they get over this card as easily. And same with you, Draco. I mean, like I said, I'm not saying this card's invincible, but it's still a card that is hard to get over. Duh. Anyway, guys. Going back at it, Waking Dragon's another card that still maintaining a decent amount of value. Secret Vigil Spellcaster, I don't really like this card, but I didn't have time to play test it as much. Price point is down almost $1 for Secret Vigil Spellcasters. Still a great card, obviously, and it's fighting to be stable. What's the other card? The other trap card that brings it out? Metaverse, there we go. Metaverse, moved up in value, is now stabilized on price, which is almost about $250, which is really hilarious to me, because, a buddy of mine hit me up. I covered the card after he hit me up, after he did the buyout. I think he did it on my live stream. And then he said, hey, man, I'm doing a buyout on Metaverse. Card was like 10 cents. He bought them all out. Card went up to $1. And everyone else was like, oh, Metaverse, come on. Nobody cares about that. And him and I had the same of reasonings why this card might go up in value. One, Guys can easily abuse this, and if Guys ever at the time, which was a tier 1.5, tier 2's check, if Guys can make its way into tier 1, it will abuse this card, which it currently is doing. And number two, Metaverse is a great card, especially when you have cards like Terraforming, which is hitting the ban list. Now, for us, it's semi-limited, but let's play a game. Let's see if Terraforming was banned, or even limited. Would Metaverse see more play? I think it might. So up next, guys, we have Battle Legends Lights of Revenge. It's a great booster box. Probably one of my favorite booster boxes that's not core. As far as core, you currently gotta go with Flames of Destruction. But sub-core booster boxes, I think Battle Legends Lights of Revenge is a great booster box still. Now, obviously, guys, you still just a little bit of money. I don't think it should be, but it still is. It's gonna go down in value. Double Evos have spiked up in value. God, man, it's still holding value, which is insane to me. Omega's about $7 roughly, which is not bad at all. Consuming Single Dragon is a great card still. I think it's a great card. I think it might have future potential in this game, so it's holding about $6. Anti-Spell Fragrance, which was 5, is now 4s, being opted out for the Secret Vision Spellcaster is what everyone's going for instead of Anti-Spell. Minerva, which is under 4s, which is, oh my god, so good. I love Secret Minerva's. Only got printed in here, right? Yeah, only got printed in Battle Legends. Like this set has a lot of good stuff. I just really like this set a lot. Also, I have Miracle Contact, which you can see over here. The secret version from Return of Duelists, which is moving high in value. $5.69. Unlimited near mint's about $10 when you go to first edition, like you played. You're looking at about $16 for this card that came out in Return of the Duelists. It says E-Heroes, and that's it. That's the reason why. Just don't think beyond that. Just E-Heroes. Infinite Impermanence is almost at $90. So I think the highest value was what, 109. I'm gonna say 113. I think 109 and 113. I think was for like Ash Blossom or Diagram. I forgot which one was at that high value. I'm gonna lean towards more Ash Blossom being about 113s each. And now we're looking at Infinite Impermanence, still moving up in value. Price showing that it's finally stabilized, but who knows? I mean, the hard realization about Infinite Impermanence is literally, we don't know when this card's getting reprinted. This recently came out on Flames of Destruction. It's not been out for a while, and I don't think Konami's going to reprint this card anytime soon. Probably now, Konami's working on getting the reprint for this card, and we might see it in about 4 to 6 months. Yeah, and this is one of the dominant cards in the game, unfortunately, for a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh! Players. Almost every deck is playing it. The card price is almost near $90 for Infinite Impermanence. A little fun thing about this is there's first edition, there's unlimited, there's first edition, there's unlimited, and it doesn't take long. I mean, you got 2 playsets over here, another playset over here, but for the most part, at the bottom of this page, it's hitting about $99. For Infinite Impermanence, adds bottom page, first page, and like I said, there's not like a guy holding 10. There's a playset, a playset, a playset, a bunch of singles, and that's basically it. So, very interesting. It's one of those unfortunate cards, just like how Ash was, that if you want to play Yu-Gi-Oh! And you want to play a little optimal Yu-Gi-Oh!, you're going to need this card. Up next, Mystical Space Typhoon, another card that was like $21 when everyone was on the Galaxy Cyclone. Was it Cosmic Cyclone or Galaxy? Cosmic Cyclone, I think it is. When everyone's on that Cyclone hype, because of Dracos, and that card was an insane amount of money, I kept yelling, get MST's ultis. These cards are amazing. Price chance showing it going down a little bit, but then stabilizing. Market price showing to be $35. Look at it right here. Lightly played. It's about $38, almost near $40. Only one page of it on here, guys. There's 6 around 40. It does bottom out around 45, but still the valuation of this card is almost doubled, and that's because MST is just such a goddamn good staple. We could talk about Twin Twisters and how that's a good card, and it is. Twin Twisters is a great card. The secret reprints are perfect, but MST is still a staple card, and ultimately there's going to be a choice of MST and Twin Twisters. It's sometimes it's preference depending on the deck builds. Sometimes you need one or the other. It's just a great card, and as we move away from Astral Pack 8, ulti MST is going to be very hard to get. I'm next, and let's talk about Necros. So, when people keep asking me, hey, V, I got Necros, what do I do? Do I sell them? Do I keep them? Do I build a deck? What do I do? I always constantly say, sell Necros. And the reason why, because they're worth a lot of money. This guy got a Euro pin, but Fish in the Mid's coming around $52 for Valkyris, which is way above its market price. Necros of Trishula, hitting about $30. Brionic, another card that's money. Like, these cards are insanely high in price and value. And what annoys me about everybody that has Necros, they're sitting there going, oh man, I can't wait to play Necros. Yeah, Necros is going to be a meta deck. We're doing it good, right, boys? Couple of things. One, wrong. It's not going to be a meta deck. It's a good deck, but I doubt Konami will fully unlock this deck. Maybe we'll have a little bit unlocks here and there, but fully unlock, you're high as hell. That's number one. Number two, if Necros was to become a good deck, are you really thinking that Konami's not going to make money off this? Like, that's what I do to everybody that talk about Necros. I have people that I know that in real life talk about Necros. I have people on Facebook that I know on Facebook that talk about Necros, and they all have the same cocky conclusion. Ugh, Necros will be so much. Necros will go so high in value because somehow everything's gonna be fully unlocked. Like, we're gonna have the Dejin card be unlocked, and yeah, we're gonna be the best. Necros is the best. We're gonna be the best, fellas. And we have the Secret Forces version, and Konami's never gonna reprint any Necros. You are out of your fucking mind. Necros is going to get reprinted. If this card remotely comes with the ban list, Konami will reprint this because Konami needs to make their money. You're out of your mind if you think this is not going to happen. And it's almost insulting thinking that these people they're so cocky that they actually, and I constantly talk to these people. They're so cocky that I think that they hold the keys to this deck because they have the deck and the persons. But they're not playing it because it's not doing nothing. So what do you really have? You have money that you have in a deck box doing nothing. You could easily sell this money and get other cards. And by the way, I know one person in real life that has Necros, could easily get infinite permanences, but still to this day asks me to borrow my infinite permanences. Why he holds Necros. Man, I feel like burning his fucking house down. I'm joking. YouTube. But for real though, if I was to burn his house down, I would take his Necros deck. Because he don't deserve it. I'll sell it. I'll sell to some other idiot somewhere else who thinks Necros is a good deck. I mean, it's a great deck, but it's not. Come on, let's be honest. Like, Inzektor is a great deck too. Like, stop. I'm just venting. I'm sorry. I just wanted to cover this because it did change the market price. But god damn it, guys, comment below. Is there someone at your fucking locals that has this deck, and you're like, you stupid asshole, because like they gotta have like, they're like, man, I wish I could have all these hand traps, and I wish I could have Sky Strikers, and I wish I could have infinite permanences, but I got Necros. You stupid mother, man. You know how much that gets me angry. Anyway, it's Halloween time. Roughly. It's currently October 2nd, and we're in Halloween season, and yeah, get your Ghost Tricks. I just want to say, because I like Ghost Tricks, I'm going to build a Ghost Trick Madolche deck, Trick or Treat. I was supposed to build it last year, I got really sick, and unfortunately didn't get a chance to, have this deck. I really wish I could have, because I'll have the chance to, record myself showing you guys, like, I was really badly sick, throughout that time, but I'm healthy. I think next week I'm just gonna record a video just in case I get sick. Doing Ghost Trick Madolche is a great deck. I love it. It's for the holiday season. Trick or treat, by the way, everybody. Wait, yeah, see, trick or treat. And I love it a lot. And also, having the Madolche Magic line, which is still an overpriced card because only one listing came out in Return of Duelists. Madolche Angeli, which is kind of going down a little bit. It looks pretty good. Tiramisu Ultimate Rares, which, I mean, you get unlimited if you hate yourself. Real men get first edition ultis. Madolche Angeli, which somehow is high. Okay, what? Okay, there's my Angeli. Never mind. Okay, never mind. Who cares about that one? Chocolate a la mode. I don't know if I'm going to play this card. Ulti Pudding Sis? Sure. Anyway, Madolche. At Ghost Tricks. It's just Trick or Treat the deck. And like, who does not like a Halloween themed Yu-Gi-Oh deck? Ah, it's so good. Anyway, up next is talking about Speedway Terratop and how it's actually gone off the deep end on valuation. Market price trying to be about $18. Price is almost near $30. Only 4 prices listed as OTS 1 Pack 3. When you look at the high speed riders, even they're showing a pretty decent jump in price, to be honest with you. The commons about 250s and the Starfall rares are about $1 and change because who cares about valuation when you're running Speedboy Terratop? Listen, I think this card's a great card. I think it belongs in Gokis. I think every Goki player pulled out after the ban list and then re-pulled back in, and that's why we're seeing this move. A lot of Yu-Gi-Oh players that are holding Speedboy Terratops right now that aren't playing Gokis or aren't playing any that can use Speedboy Terratops are out of their mind. I would highly recommend people to sell this card if you have it, because let's be honest with you, unless you're playing the card needed, you're holding a huge value card. Price going up in value. We're seeing over here about $30 for this card. After that one sells, the card goes about $40 on price point. I would absolutely get rid of Speedboy Terratop. I just don't think it's worth holding a $30 card in my binder. That it's limited, especially since MX Saber Invokers to 1. Like, it just makes no sense. Anyway, guys, I really appreciate you guys watching my videos. Please check out my Patreon page out. I got over here. I gotta update these pictures, even though this picture of my son. Look at that, when I was in the fire department. It was like, okay. Anyway, there's $1 for the join that support the channel, $5 for the V pack, and $10 for the V kit. Get you guys a deck box as well as a pack of sleeves, whether it be Dragon Shields, Eclipses, Ultra Pros. This month, unless you if you are part of the V-Kit setup, this month only, what I'm going to do is I'm going to have it set up so I'm going to do green and orange. That's going to be the colors for deck box and sleeves. And unless you PM me and say you want something else, say you want, someone hit me up and said they wanted a different color sleeves, and that's fine too. If you want different color sleeves, you can. If you want a Dragon Shield or Eclipses or Ultra Pros, let me know. Let me know as soon as possible. I think the 5th is when I'm going to be sending everything out, roughly. Actually, no, not the 5th. Today's the 5th. I'll probably send out next Monday, which is the 8th, is where I'm going to mail everything else. So that's how long you have. If you don't want those sleeves, but you want the Kaiba Corp sleeves, let me know. They're very hard to get, and they're going to continue being hard to get, and eventually they're going to be sold out. So if you want the Kaiba Corp sleeves, let me know. I'll get you guys the Kaiba Corp sleeves with a deck box. Just let me know the colors. If you are part of the V-Kits, I have a ton of people join just for the V-Kits, as well as the V-Packs as well. For V-Packs this month, I don't know what should we do. We might do... For V-Packs, I'll leave it up to everybody. We might do Legendary Duelist, White Dragon Abyss, or Shells of Valhalla. So we could play that. We could basically play the pull Blue Eye stuff, or we could play Shells of Valhalla, which is the Ash Lottery box. You guys let me know which one you want, and then I'll open it I'll probably upload a video if I can to Patreon. I'll try to. If not, I'll upload it to my YouTube channel. Anyway, guys, I really appreciate you guys watching my videos. As always, please make sure to subscribe, hit the like button, and comment every single one of your comments. It's your boy V. Subscribe to my videos. Guys, you have a great day.